Coach Kevin Carroll with our final non-conference game before conference starts with Huntsville. Talk about what did you get out of this game in particular today?
Well, and I knew they would. They did some things that really kind of took us out of our comfort zone. They really pressured the ball well. They really get up into you. They can test every pass. They make everything difficult. So it was kind of a good game for us to be able to play because we're going to see a lot of that here in the league. So we'll learn from it. We'll grow from it. But I'm pretty pleased with how the guys played, especially on the defensive end. I thought our defense, I thought we were really connected. I thought we did what we were hoping to do. They only made 3 threes on the day. I thought we forced them into a lot of tough twos. And then on the offensive end, we do what we do. We got out in transition. We moved the ball well. We had 23 assists on 31 field goals, and that's how we want to play.
You held them about 20 points below their season average. That says a lot. I told Jakari this, and I think it's pretty true. Dean and I talked about it in the broadcast. You've played 3 games where you've had quite a heavy margin of victory.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been like you haven't gotten something out of those games. Those were good teams that played hard. Even Cumberland today, at the very end, they're pressing you guys, trying to work on some stuff, and that helped you guys, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, like I said, we have not seen, and I'm not really sure we can replicate what they do defensively. And we didn't always execute the best, but, at the end of the day, I thought we moved the ball. We played well. We played unselfishly. We played connected. And while we probably didn't shoot the ball quite as well as I would have liked, we did what we had to do on the defensive end, and that allowed us to get out in transition and score baskets around the rim.
We did a replay on a couple of plays in particular. One of them was with Caleb Terry. He got a pass, I think, from Peterson, whatever. He spun in the lane and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just some things like that you're able to do and work on. I know that probably helps you too prepare for the conference.
Yeah. I think we're figuring out how to play with each other. Yeah. I know that sounds crazy. We're only 6 games in. Mm-hmm. 8, I guess, if you count the exhibitions, but. We're still figuring out different schemes and what to do against different pick and roll coverages and who needs to get the ball and who needs to move the ball. And I like this team though. I think we have a lot of firepower. I think we play hard on the defensive end.
That
more
play
so.
there was something else.
Yeah, and boy, I tell you what, Jakari Johnson. Wow. What a day that guy had.
30 points. That's his 3rd career 30-point game. He had a 33 at Ferrum. He had 29 for you earlier this year. When you can balance that with the firepower of Jalen Page and then other people on the team too, what Spencer White's doing already this year, what Peterson can bring to you.
Yeah, and I tell you what, the emergence of Caleb Terry too, and Caleb's not going to wow you with points or whatever, but he has gotten so much better, and he just makes our defense so different because he can protect the rim so well, and it's just his footwork and he's come a long way since last year, and that's made a big difference in our team.
All right, so let's reset and look at Huntsville, opening conference on Wednesday afternoon at 3. I know that you would want to tell people, look, it's 1 and 3, it's Thanksgiving Eve, but we need your butts in the seats here at the Fieldhouse on Wednesday because this is going to be a tough matchup.
This is. And they're one of the best teams in the country for a reason. They lost to the number 1 team in the country, Nova Southeastern, by 1 point in overtime on a game where they probably should have won, but got kind of a bad call at the end of regulation. We have a lot of respect for them. They've been the stalwarts of the Gulf South for decades. Dating back to Coach Acuff and his time there. So it'll be a great test for us, and we're going to find out where we are. I think we've had a good non-conference, and we've had a mixture of some really good teams and some teams that have given us confidence and allowed us to play a lot of different lineups. But now it's go time. Now it's for real.
All right, he's Coach Kevin Carroll. I'm Greg Ruff. Dean Cooper will be back to wrap it up in just a minute.